All right. Ours is kind of a strategy game. We unfortunately didn't come up with the titles by numerous attempts at the go. But we spent a lot of time hashing out a lot of different concepts, and we've had a lot of different ideas we're considering and such. We ended up ended up being none of those original ideas. It's something that more emerged from a lot of discussion.
That's game development, yep.
We decided that the thing that's the whole heartbreak thing, this thing that we evolved it into was more or less something about alliances and betrayals and so forth. Ultimately, we decided to focus on a strategy game concept of different countries going into war there are 6 different countries, each of which you have troops which you can either attack the other players, or you can send reinforcements to help them out. The whole idea is to try to sort of form alliances to gang up other players and try to hope that they stick with the alliance and don't turn around and betray you, kind of.
We had kind of wanted to do multiplayer for this demo, but at our end we realized, oh, that's too much. So ultimately we kind of wanted it to be a social game like on Facebook, and it was about, is your friend going to back you up or betray you, like he was saying. So the social element would be the really important heartbreak, like, oh man, you couldn't send me those troops to help me out.
No more dinner for you. Yeah.
So the answer to the question preemptively, like where we might see this go, would be social and learn who your friends really are and stuff like that.
We were messing around with concepts and the theme, and so we were even playing around with stuff like something with a soap opera theme or something.
Yeah.
So started off.
It almost sounds like what Romance of the Three Kingdoms.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yes, I love it. That's beautiful, but only more personal. And only you could lose friends tomorrow. So they will unfollow you and your life is over. So that's excellent. And I see Romance of the Three Kingdoms, Risk as well. Of course, Civilization comes to mind as well. I like that.
Yeah, because of some of the limitations we were dealing with, like we didn't want to mess around with stuff like random numbers, just spread across multiple things. The way we designed it to work was such that you only lose one. Victory is determined by whether the combined attackers, defenders have more units. Throws more units into the mix. So it's the losing side, the losers all lose 1 unit, kind of a sort of thing. So fixed losses, so we don't have to worry about splitting up losses among multiple attackers and defenders.
So that raises a question, and the only reason I ask this question is because I've unfortunately been hearing about it all effing month and all effing year. The whole what's the game? EA just released it and destroyed the entire core essence of the game. So do you think implementing sort of a booster thing, say, oh, you lost a unit, but get it back now at the low price of $99.95. So I mean,
that would be pretty much
microtransactions. The matches are too short, I think, for that.
Okay. Yeah. It's currently it's designed for more games that's designed to resolve relatively quickly, a small number of units.
So you would want the end result of these battles, so to speak, to get to the point and keep moving forward. Not spend 3 hours.
That's because right now that's currently designed such that players are eliminated. We didn't want someone to be eliminated early on in a game that then goes on to last several hours. Kind of we wanted to turn
it's like a crappy game of Monopoly. So that's one person will trade.
It's a little like Monopoly because one player has -20 troops.
He just needs to trade in Park Place.
And it's still getting attacked.
That's cool, and I like that. It's good, especially with a strategy game, because you want to spend time with it, try to figure something out. But if it gets into 2-3 hours long in one damn stage, it's like, okay, seriously, you'll lose friends just waiting. And planning things out. So that's good. That balance is key for a strategy, and that's not an easy thing at all to do. So kudos for trying to maintain that flow. That's very, very important in any kind of game, especially that. So, cool. All right, guys. Very good. So, all right. Thank you guys so much.